Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Kim and welcome back to Uncommonkim. So today I'm having a very chill reading day. I have two books specifically I need to get read ASAP. Both are arcs, e-arcs I have been sent. One is already out and I haven't had a chance to get to it yet, and the other comes out on... I can't remember what day it comes out. I do know that I am a part of the tour that they're doing, and my day to put up my review is the 21st, so we have till 21st to read that one. So the book that is already out, that I haven't had a chance to get to yet, is Blood Over Brighthaven by... where's the author's name? Oh, M.L. Wang, who is the author of Sword of Kaigan, which I haven't actually read yet. This is the Waterstones edition. I was given an e-arc for this and unfortunately I just haven't had a chance to get to it yet, so I'm going to try and fly through this over the next couple of days while I am off. I'm very excited to read this one. I have no idea what it is about. So, the first woman ever admitted to the prestigious Order of Mages unravels a secret conspiracy that could change the practice of magic forever in this standalone dark fantasy from the author of the Sword of Kaigan. I did not know this was a standalone. That is great. We don't get many standalone epic fantasies anymore. Everything is always related to a series. So, for 20 years... Shona has devoted every waking moment to the study of magic, fueled by the mad desire to achieve the impossible, to be the first woman ever admitted to the high magistracy of the University of Magics and Industry. When Siona finally passes a qualifying exam and becomes a high mage, she finds her challenges have just begun. Her new colleagues are determined to make her feel unwelcome, and instead of a qualified lab assistant, they give her a janitor. What neither Siona nor her peers realise is that her taciturn assistant was not always a janitor. 10 years ago, he was a nomadic hunter who lost his family on their precious journey from the wild plains to the city. But now he sees the opportunity to understand the forces that discriminated his tribe. Decimated his tribe, apologies. Drove him from his homeland and kept his privileges in power. At first, mage and outsider have a fractious relationship, but working together they uncover an ancient secret that could change the course of magic forever if it doesn't get them killed first. So it sounds like a very fun epic fantasy, which I'm really into at the moment, so I want to get this done ASAP so I can get my review up, review out, review done. And then a book that I'm a part of the book tour for, which will be on my Instagram on the 21st, is The Whispering Night by Susan Dennard, which is book 3 in, I want to call it, The Luminaries. So the first book is The Luminaries, the second book is The Hunting Moon, and then this is the book, third and final book, The Whispering Night, which is a fantasy. I don't know if it's, I think it's YA. Hold on, book 1, if you've not seen this before. And I'd say this is YA, to be honest. So I'll read you synopsis from book 1, because obviously I don't want to spoil you for book 3. So, Hemlock Falls isn't like other towns. You won't find it on a map, your phone won't work here, and forest outside town might kill you. Winnie Wednesday wants nothing more than to join the Luminaries, the ancient order that protects humanity from the nightmares that rise in the forest of Hemlock Falls each night. Ever since her father was exposed as a traitor, Winnie and her family have been shunned. But on her 16th birthday, she can take the deadly luminary hunter trials and restore her family's good name or die trying. In order to survive, Winnie must enlist the help of the one person who can train her, Jay Friday. resident bad boy and Winnie's ex-best friend. While Jay might be the best hunter in Hemlock Falls, he also knows more about the forest nightmares than he should, and together he and Winnie will discover a danger lurking in Hemlock Falls that no one is prepared for. Not all monsters can be slain, and not all nightmares are confined to the dark. So like, I have the Waterstones editions of all of them. So this one's like a greeny colour, book 2 is purple, and then the third book is like red, and they all have the same like moon and like forest. But I'm very excited to read this one, and I am obviously going to be on the book tour for it on the 21st, so that'll be very fun. I'm going to hopefully read this in a day on Tuesday. That's my plan. Tuesday is its release date. It's just come to me. Tuesday is its release date, which is the 19th. So this book comes out on the 19th of November, and I have got my Waterstones edition come early. I got sent an e-arc for this, but I like to read it quite close to when the book is released. It just so happens I was planning to read it, and my Waterstones edition came in quite early, so I now have a physical copy, which is great. So yeah, I'm going to read this on Tuesday. That's my plan, but between now and Tuesday I want to have finished Blood over Brighthaven. We'll see how that goes, but I will keep you updated as we go, as we read these 2 arcs that I desperately need to get done ASAP. Lads, we have a problem. Have you ever bought that many books in Waterstones that they give you the big bag? Like, look at the size of this fucking bag. Now I know what you're thinking. Kim, what have you bought? I'm going to show you, obviously. I've had a hard week. I've had a hard year. And so I went to Waterstones today and I bought 7 books because I can, basically. Also, my Fairyloot box has arrived for this month, and the book that's in here, I now own 2 copies. Now, let me go through what I've got. I'm not going to go into details, because there's quite a lot. So, we have A Natural History of Dragons by Marie Brennan, I think. Someone recommended me this because I'm quite into my like cozy fantasy, and I did kind of, not really, enjoy Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, so someone recommended me this, so I bought it. Next we have Murder at Holly House by Denzel Mayrick, which the bookseller in Waterstones recommended to me because I told her I am after Christmas mysteries for a video I'm doing in December, and so she recommended me this. This is their like thriller of the month, mystery of the month, I think. Then we have One of Us is Back by Karen M. McManus in paperback with black sprayed edges, because I have One of Us is Back in hardback and I want to unhaul it because I need the paperbacks because I can. And then we have Hunger of the Gods by John Gwynne in paperback. Obviously I own the hardback, but I found it a lot easier to read the paperback of Shadow of the Gods, so I've bought myself the paperback of Hunger of the Gods, because I also might annotate this as I go. Might. Emphasis on the might. So that's 4. And I have another 3 to show you. So I have Everyone This Christmas Has a Secret by Benjamin Stevenson, which is the same person who wrote Everyone in This Train is a Suspect and Everyone in This Family Has Killed Someone. This is the Christmas edition for my vlog, basically. We then have This Christmas Stocking Murders by Denzel Mayrick, so the same as who wrote the other book a minute ago, except this is like just come out. It has really nice sprayed edges with like a knife on it, and that was enough for me to buy it. And this last book I'm going to show you at the same time I show you Fairyloot, because they're the same book. I have 2 copies of the same book. We have The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong, which is a cozy fantasy, and I hope for the love of Christ that I like this book, because I now have 2 copies. I have the Waterstones edition with the sprayed edge, and it is signed, and then I have the Fairy Loot edition with the sprayed edge, which is signed, which has an author's note, which also has artwork here and here and here, and I hope I like it because I have 2 copies. But I am into my cozy fantasy, so I'm hoping I will like it, but we'll see. But that's my haul. Because I have a problem mentally and emotionally. Emotionally this year has been shite, so anything to keep myself happy, which involved buying 7 books today. But to update you on Blood over Brighthaven, I am on chapter 9, page 157. I'm finding it very easy to read, relatively fast-paced. I am enjoying the relationship between our main character and Tomil, who we briefly met in the very first chapter. The very first chapter really got me hooked, and that was kind of like back in time, and then we jump in time to follow Shona, who is our main character, who has to go through this exam in order to become a part of these magical people, basically. And then that's when we meet Tomil as well, and I'm really enjoying that. The rage I feel towards the men in this book is mental. I remember watching Jade from Jade Reads read this, I think maybe last year, maybe it was this year, and she even said the rage you feel as a woman reading this book towards the men in this book is second to none, because they penalise and take the piss and make her feel like shit throughout the entire book. And that's just then obviously showing what men are like in this town, and how basically men are in charge of everything, and a woman can't get into this university, and a woman can't have this job. And I think the point of it obviously is to be like, fuck you, women can do anything, and obviously woman power, that kind of thing. But fuck me, it's fucking annoying. Like, not in the sense of I hate the story, but in the sense of I hate these fucking men characters. It makes me so angry. But obviously that's the point in the plot, and I do enjoy that. I'm just really hoping, because this is a standalone, I'm really hoping she has her comeuppance and fucking whips their ass. Because when she won the exam, and the whole like chapters of reading her doing this exam were so good. They were so detailed, they were very fun to read. The men were laughing at her during her exam, and I was going, fuck you, because when she passes and you don't, fuck you. And I loved it. I really enjoyed that. And then yeah, meeting Tomil and understanding his backstory, because we've got a brief chapter, as I said, of him at the beginning, and you don't really find out a lot about him, only how he came to be where he is currently, and that's heartbreaking. So then, and finding out more about him is really nice. I'm really hoping they're going to have some sort of like relationship, but who knows. I'm enjoying the magic system, I'm enjoying the plot, I'm enjoying the story. I'm just really enjoying my time. It's feeling like a 4-5 star vibe at the moment. Obviously I am 150 pages in, and it's about 150 pages, I'm 150 pages in of a 400-page book, so we have got quite a lot to go, and I'm hoping it's going to pick up the pace and more is going to happen soon, because at this very moment in time I'm a bit like, this is great, but where are we going with this? So hopefully we will find out more as we go through, but who knows. But having a good time. So currently it is like 9 o'clock at night, so I'm gonna go sit downstairs in my chair, and I'm gonna sit and hopefully get get through a big chunk of this tonight, as I really wanted to finish it today, but I just don't think I'm gonna have time, because tomorrow I need to start the Whispering Night for my review to go up on Thursday. But to be honest, as long as I can finish the Whispering Night like by a Wednesday, it's fine, because I can just write my review up, take a photo, upload it to Instagram, job done on Thursday. But I do need to get it done ASAP, and then I need to edit this and upload this on Thursday also, so it's going well. But we have a load of fuck shit to do, so you stop yammering to you, and I need to go and I need to do it. So I will come back and I will update you when I've either made more progress in Blood Over Brighthaven or I have finished Blood Over Brighthaven. Hello. I was meant to get loads done today because it's my last day off for like the next 7 days, because now I'm in work for 7 days. Kill me. And I had therapy this morning, and then I've done fuck all, because self-care. Self-care. But I'm here to now update you because I have finished Blood Over Brighthaven by M.L. Wang, and I've given it 5 stars. I actually really enjoyed my time with this. The second half of the book, you really feel the anger from the main character. You feel the anger she feels towards the Majesty? The people in charge. You feel the anger that she feels towards them, and honestly, it fuels you. You're going through go, fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you. And the love I have for our main character and for Tomil as well, like they're such sweet, caring people, and I love them. And honestly, if you've read epic fantasy before, read it. If you're new to epic fantasy, read it. Like, it is such an easy read. The writing is so easy. The plot is easy to understand. It's not a complicated plot. I think that's a lot to do with the fact that it is a standalone book, so it can't be that complex. It's really easy to understand, really easy to read, fast-paced, insane. Like, the fucking the most gruesome part, right? And usually, if you read a lot about epic fantasy, you'll know there's usually quite a lot of gruesome shit. The most gruesome part was like 20 pages from the end, and bitch smacked him with it. That's all I'm gonna say. Bitch smacked him with it, and holy fucking shit, I read that bit and I went, yes, fuck yes. It was also very sad, the ending as well. It was quite emotional, but do you know what? The book's an absolute vibe. 5 stars. It could even be in my top 10 of the year. It was a really good read. I really enjoyed myself. It really makes you feel all the emotions. I felt anger, I was sad, I was screaming at our main characters, like, oh, I loved it. I loved it so much. I really, really recommend it. I've just submitted my NetGalley review, and I've also put my review on Goodreads, and tomorrow I'm going to put my review on Instagram. I'm going to take a photo and put it on my Instagram as well, just because everyone needs to read this. Basically. But now we're going to be moving on to The Whispering Night by Susan Dennard, which is the final book in this series. I need to get this read in the next 24 hours because my review needs to go up on Thursday. Of course it does. Is it Thursday? Yes, Thursday, 21st. As I'm a part of a tour for Daphne Press or Black Crow, one of the two, or both, where kind of we go visit different Instagram accounts and review the book, and I'm on the tour for the 21st, so my review needs to go up on the 21st, so I have 24 hours to read this book and write my review. Of course I do, because I always lead it to the last minute. But yeah, very excited to read this one. I do think, even though it is it 400 pages? Yes, even though it's 400 pages, I do think it'll be quite fast-paced. I'm hoping it's going to be quite fast-paced. But yeah, so I'm gonna go because it's 9 o'clock. I need to update my journal and then I need to start reading. I want to try and get 100 pages in tonight. So then tomorrow I have 300 pages to read in a day, whilst I also have work. I do stress myself out. I don't really make my life easy for myself, do I? But hey ho, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go so I can do that, and I will speak to you when I'm about 100 to 200 pages in to The Whispering Night. I actually don't know when I last updated you. I actually think it might have been when I said I was starting The Whispering Night by Susan Dennard. And if that is the case, I apologise, because I'm now here to tell you that I have finished The Whispering Night by Susan Dennard. This is a little while later. I finished this 3 days ago. I finished it on the 20th because my review for the book tour went up on the 21st, and today is the 25th. So 5 days ago I finished The Whispering Night by Susan Dennard, but it's taken me a while to do this because I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to bore you. A lot has happened at work. A lot. Like huge things to me has happened at work, and I've been quite stressed, a little bit overwhelmed, and I've just been taking some time to myself. As you would have seen from the B-reel, I've been doing a lot of journaling, just to kind of like occupy my mind. So I just haven't come back and updated you, and I do apologise, but I'm here now. So I ended up giving this 4 stars. I actually really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the conclusion to the trilogy. I really enjoyed being back with our characters, Winnie, Jay and Erica. I also really enjoyed everything coming together and questions getting resolved in this book. This was very action-packed compared to the previous 2 books, which I really enjoyed. But also had a lot of wholesome moments which were really fun to read. Also, Winnie in here is like an artist. She does a lot of drawings, and I really appreciated all the drawings throughout, explaining all the different characters, all the different creatures and what they're like, which goes along well with like when we're in like scenes in the forest. But yeah, I really enjoyed my time with this. I found it quite prolonged out at the end, but I think when it's an end of a trilogy it's going to do that, because it's just letting you know that there's a happy ending for our characters. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed my time with this trilogy. I'm pretty sure I gave all 3 books 4 stars, and I enjoyed my time. I do love Winnie Wednesday. I also, based off of the ending, I'm guessing there'll be like another series, maybe not following Winnie and Jay and Erica, but maybe following someone else, just due to how the book ended. Maybe there'll be another trilogy or a sequel or a prequel. I don't really know. I think there'll be something, but I don't know what, and I'll be very much looking forward to that, and I would definitely pick it up. I really enjoy Susan Dennard's writing style. I also love the audiobook for this series. For what's the second book called? The Hunting Moon, which is book 2, and The Whispering Night, I had an early release like audiobook. So listening to that while reading this, amazing. The narrator is amazing, phenomenal. I really enjoyed listening to her. I found her very easy to listen to. I didn't necessarily have to read along, sorry. I could very easily, like when I was driving to work, listen to the book, or while I was journaling, listening to the book. I don't have to read along, but with obviously a lot of fantasy books, typically I have to read along because it's very like impactful, or there's a lot of information, or I just don't get on with the audiobook narrator. But with this, I really got on with the narrator, and I loved my time. So yeah, very happy. We had a low 5-star and we had a 4-star, and I'm very happy to have completed those 2 arcs that I really needed to get done. I feel very accomplished. We have a hell of a lot of videos coming your way as we are going to be going into December. As you can see, I have put my tree up, but I have loads of videos planned, loads of reading vlogs, loads of general videos and general videos going up as well. You may even a couple of weeks in December see 3 videos from me instead of 2. I do apologise for the last 2 weeks where you have only seen 1 video from me each week. I have just had an awful lot going on, and I've just kind of decided, you know, as long as I upload once, I'm happy with that. But I hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, that is the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. If you have read either of these 2 or have any interest in reading these 2, let me know down below. I'd be really interested to know. If you've got to the end of the video, leave a flower emoji of some sort. There's quite a few, I think, flower emojis, but leave me a flower emoji. Like, subscribe if you're new, as we are on our way to 400 subscribers. We are 10 away, and I will speak to you all very soon in another video. Bye.